After yet another brutal decline for the averages, can we please remember that these hideous market-wide sell-offs can ultimately create bargains for high-quality stocks if you're simply willing to stay calm and accumulate a position gradually into weakness? Consider RPM International. You know this company. It's the maker of paints, coatings, roofing systems, probably use them, sealants, adhesives for both consumer and industrial end markets. You know, Rust-Oleum, leak seal, it never wet. That's getting no respect in this market whatsoever, even though just yesterday the company reported its second good quarter in a row. How does this make sense? Granted, RPM gets roughly 30% of its sales from the U.S. housing market. Some people are worried about that if the Fed keeps raising rates. People are worried about housing in general now. And yes, the company has plenty of international exposure, too. Very little in China, though. And yes, it is getting hurt by the strong dollar, but we can find a way to deal with that. Still, it doesn't mean something. Doesn't mean something that RPM reported a 5-cent earnings beat yesterday morning. Inline revenues. Management maintained their full-year guidance for 2016. I think it should, but the stock trades, currently less than $2 above its 52-week low. Could this squall be giving you an opportunity, a bargain, or do we need to tread lightly? Let's take a closer look with Frank Sullivan. He's the chairman and CEO of RPM International. Hear more about the quarter and where his company is headed. Mr. Sullivan, welcome back to Mad Money. Good to see you, sir.
Jim, great to see you. Thank you very much.
Well, we've got your products here, and it's a real company that makes real things, and not a lot of things in China. And you've got a record, a family business that has a record of returning money to shareholders, one of the best in the New York Stock Exchange. Are you going to sweat where China opens tonight?
We are not. Our exposure to Asia is less than 3%. 70% of our revenues are generated in North America, 20% in Europe. And our businesses are doing well. We reported earnings yesterday, up 20% year over year on an 8% sales growth, and expect the rest of the year, we're on a May 31 fiscal year, to be pretty solid. And it's all about innovation and organic growth, and the fact that probably 2/3 of our products are maintenance or repair or redecorating as opposed to new construction or cyclical products.
Right, so if a roof, in your notes you talk about 1 billion square feet of roofing that needs, let's say, a touch-up or not a repair or maybe a total redo, and you go to RPM to do it.
Sure, so this is a sample EPDM rubber roofing. It was really popularized in the 70s and 80s. Coming off warranty and at the end of their useful life now is over 1 billion square feet of roof. And our Tremco roofing business has come up with a proprietary polyurethane system that can extend the life of those roofs 10 or 20 years at 1/3 the cost of the rip-off and replacement. You totally eliminate any of the, fill up the landfills with ripped-off roofs. Very exciting, great margins. And it's all re-roofing, not new construction exposed at all.
This is what's important. Now, I want people to understand, we talk about stocks all the time. There are companies that actually generate a lot of income. For instance, your company's paid a dividend, consecutive for more than almost every company in the world.
42 straight years.
That you raised the dividend.
Our goal is to raise it every year. I made a quote yesterday. I discovered Albert Einstein was quoted as saying that compounded interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Well, if you like compounded interest, you like a dividend that grows modestly every year because it's even better.
Right, just you continue to reinvest. At the same time, you're an innovator that happens to make what a lot of people recognize around the house. I mean, it's not like Rust-Oleum's the same Rust-Oleum that my mom used.
That's correct. And that's totally credit to the Rust-Oleum people. Great team, great innovators, new products, really exciting.
Well, how do you deal with the fact that there are people right now who are saying, what the heck are they talking about RPM? Don't they realize the world's falling apart?
Our job is to please our consumers and our customers and be innovative. Innovation's the lifeblood of any business. We try and cannibalize our existing products with new and better products. Mm-hmm. Rust-Oleum is coming out. You'll see it introduced in stores. All our big customers in February. Rock solid. A great entrepreneur, Patrick Ilfrey, came to RPM. Nobody can attract entrepreneurs in their companies like we can. We're very proud of that. We innovated garage floor coatings about 8 years ago, created the market, and it was an over-the-weekend project. Through Rock Solid, we now are bringing industrial technology that's consumer-friendly, and it's an overnight project. You can start on Saturday, Sunday night you're done, better looks, better finish, and quicker for the consumer. So it's constantly trying to improve on our existing products and then also bringing new ideas.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm so glad you're here tonight because you're a businessman, and you know that business gets done regardless of whether Shanghai's down 7%, and you've got an innovation team that has created one of the greatest companies in the country with a great compound dividend rate. That's kind of what I want. That's Frank Sullivan, Chairman and CEO of RPM International. Thank you, Frank, for explaining us that there is real business being done.
Jim, thank you very much.
Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.